friends, welcome back to my channel. Sas here. I'm here to do part 2 of Foolery Friday. Now I put up part 1 yesterday because I was not going to sit here and put out one big video. It probably would have been over an hour. So, no. So I broke it up into 2 parts. Honey, they kind of shine. Let's talk about MEEatrice. That's what I call MEEatrice. Okay? Because, honey, this past week he sounded like somebody's old white woman. MEEatrice, I'm going to need for you to sit down somewhere. Just F crap. Do you hear me? So, as I said last week, him, Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj's husband got into it at some boutique. Well, this week, honey, they are going at it with each other on Twitter. On Twitter? Who does that? I mean, you're select. See, when I see people on Facebook or, people I know go at it on social media, honey, I just close it up. Because I'm like, how sad that you are actually in a full-blown argument with someone over social media. Attention? I think so. So, they going at it. And Meek Mill is just putting it out there. MEEatrice. Alright? He is saying that, that Nicki knew that her brother, touched that girl. I'm not going to say the word, but R that girl. Okay? Or, because Nicki paid for the lawyer. Alright? Now, all this was happening when they were together. Alright? But see, now since they're broken up, and apparently MEEatrice ain't got nothing to do, she didn't have no knitting classes to get to, he wants to air all this out on Twitter. Okay? So what if Nicki paid for her brother's attorney? I would think she would. Okay? Now, he was found guilty. If y'all don't know, Nicki Minaj's brother was accused and found guilty of the R word. Okay? And, hey, he was found guilty. And that's all I'm going to say on that. But as far as Meek Mill saying that, Nicki Minaj know that he did it, that's why she paid for it's still her brother. It's still her brother. And I think that they had a close relationship, and I'm sure that she was hurting or felt some type of way. I mean, who wouldn't hurt in that situation? But MEEatrice got to put it all out. Now, Nicki, now we know she is not one to, shy down from confrontation. Okay? So, she comes back with something. Alright? She accused MEEatrice of hitting her. Y'all want to read what she said, y'all? Let me read y'all what she said, child. This is what Nicki says. Imagine talking about an alleged R of a child to hurt someone who wasn't involved just so people can dislike me. You can never stand on your own. You won't tell people the mother is on tape asking me for $20 million to make the charge go away. You was around, see you soon. So Nicki is saying that the mother of this girl tried to extort her out of $20 million. Sad. Just sad. So then she says, you beat your own sister and taped it. Spit on her and taped it. Kicked me in front of your mother and sent her to the hospital. Sucking Drake, D-I-C-K, made you feel touched again. Move on. I think that she meant to say, making you feel tough again. I'm sorry, that's on me. Making you feel tough again. So here is Nicki saying that MEEatrice beat his sister, spit on her, and kicked her. All this is on Twitter. Of course, Meek Mill, he hurry up and denied, those allegations. He said that it's not true. And then in the middle of this, he let it be known. that he has a child on the way. MEEatrice, you have a child on the way and you are arguing with your ex of how many years ago? How many? On Twitter. Where that baby mama at? If she don't grab your flip phone, MEEatrice. It just blows my mind that they have all this money. Okay, they are broken up. All right, Nikki is married. In here, they going at it. And do you want to know why they're going at it? It's because I think he either liked a picture that didn't put Nikki in a great light, or she liked a picture that didn't put him in. I think she liked a picture that didn't put him in a great light. Either way, this is over a liked picture that hurt their feelings. And now they're going at it. Child. Just a mess. Just a mess. Some people say they did it because, Nikki dropped. Did she drop an album or a single? And I think he's working on a solo album. Child, if that's the case, both of them should be ashamed of themselves. They look real foolish. I mean, they say some grimy stuff. Nikki done accused MEEatrice of beating her, and then he come talking about what her brother did. And how long they been broken up? I mean, seriously, this is taking it, fighting with your ex to a whole new level. What y'all think about Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj getting into it? Don't y'all think it's silly? Just silly. Oh well, if they didn't cut up, I wouldn't have nothing to talk about, so let the games begin. Alright, let's move on. Now let's talk about this whole Jay-Z and Colin Kaepernick crap. Alright, I'm not going to spend too much time on it. As we know, Colin Kaepernick would kneel during the national anthem. Okay, we all know why he did it. Alright, he got banned from, NFL. He hasn't played, and then, him and the NFL came to an agreement. Alright, Colin got paid a whole bunch of money. Alright, now, while all this was going on, Jay-Z was in support of Colin. I mean, he even went on Saturday Night Live and wore a Colin Kaepernick jersey. I stand with Cap. I mean, he wore that. Okay, so they were cool with each other. They were real cool with each other. Then, let's fast forward. Jay-Z, apparently he needed more money. He signed a contract with the NFL. He started working with the NFL, and certain people, including Colin and his girlfriend, his girlfriend's something else, took offense. They seen it as a slap in the face, as a sellout. So there's been tension, if you read the, blogs or, the online papers, the online articles, there's been tension between Colin and Jay-Z ever since, he started working with the NFL. So, it's the Super Bowl, and there is Jay-Z and Beyonce sitting down during the national anthem. Okay. So, of course, someone tagged Colin and his girlfriend with the, picture of Jay-Z, Beyonce, sitting down. And so Colin had put, I thought we were past kneeling though. And they did the little, emoji. Because I guess Jay-Z had made a statement about, moving on and getting past the kneeling, So, a whole lot of people were saying that Jay-Z and Beyonce was, protesting, the national anthem. Well, Jay-Z says that this is just a huge, misunderstanding. It was not done out of protest, okay? He says that they were working and analyzing the show as artists. Now, I don't know what that meant by working and analyzing the show as artists. I don't know what that means, but Jay-Z let it be known that this was not done out of disrespect, out of protest. They were just there as artists, and they were working. Now, I don't know what that meant. But I will say this, honey. Demi Lovato killed that national anthem. Did she not blow your hair back? Honey, I was like, Demi, if you don't sing that song. Now, I knew Demi could sing. But I didn't know that she could sing like that, child. Honey, she looked good, too, with that little white suit. All right, Demi. She did really well. She did real good. But anyway, y'all, what do y'all think about this Colin and Jay-Z? Why are they still arguing about it? Why is Colin still upset about this? Honey, Colin, listen. You are going to become the Monique of football. Okay? You got your money. We get it. All right? We understand. All right? And I wish you would play football again. I do. I wish you would go to my team, Miami. I really do. But, child, it ain't going to never happen because the head coach, the owner is a Trump supporter. So, that ain't going to happen. But anyway, I just wish that Colin and Jay-Z would just let it go. All right? Let it go. I think Jay-Z has moved on. I mean, you know, Jay-Z is like done. But Colin, I really do wish that he could play football again. I really do, because I think he was, you know, a good quarterback. And I think that he deserves, you know, another chance. I mean, he wasn't doing anything harmful, and he didn't do anything wrong. And we don't know how he was treated, and it was wrong. But, child. Speaking of the Super Bowl, I watched it. I enjoyed it. I'm glad that the Chiefs won. All right? I enjoyed the halftime show. Shakira killed. Okay? I really like her. I like Shakira. J-Lo did great. I really liked it. I did wish, you know, Ja Rule would come out, but he didn't. You know, but hey, it's all right. It still was, you know, a pretty good show, and I enjoyed myself, child. And so what did y'all think about the Super Bowl? What do y'all think about this Colin and Jay-Z kerfuffle? Let's move on. Let's talk about another toxic relationship. Okay, these youngins, man. Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Ayanna, has been going back and forth with NBA Youngboy. NBA Youngboy. Okay? Now, they have a toxic relationship. He has accused her of slashing his tires, just being a whole menace, you know, a stalker. I mean, he has just done called this girl everything underneath the sun. But I guess she ain't had enough. So they've been going back and forth with each other. You know, fighting, making up, breaking up, to make up, just a whole mess. So they finally, allegedly, broke up. Now, NBA Youngboy made a whole song called Dirty Ayanna. Okay. NBA Youngboy admitted himself that he has herpes. This is not allegedly, this is not rumor. NBA Youngboy said himself that he has herpes. And here we have this young girl. Let me set the scene. It was Super Bowl weekend. Honey, that whole weekend was a travesty. Okay? We see Ayanna on video walking aggressively to some other young girl. Okay? Outside of some hotel, child. And she has on a red hoodie, and honey, she about it. Honey, when I tell you, they go the ground outside of this hotel. Fighting over some no-good fool who wrote a song about you called Dirty Ayana, and he who has admitted himself that he has herpes, and she rolling around on the ground fighting over that. Fighting over somebody who needs penicillin. Lord have mercy, Floyd, if you don't come and get your daughter. But you know, he was too busy taking pictures and looking like this. Tell me he does not look like Brownie Bites. All that money, and you standing up and looking like Brownie Bites while your daughter is caught on tape, rolling around on the ground with someone with swollen nuts who needs antibiotics. Honey, Jesus be two wheels. I don't get it. I don't understand. Floyd, get your daughter. That's all I'm going to say about this story. Get your daughter, Floyd. Okay? She is embarrassing herself and everybody she loves, fighting over this guy who needs medication. Honey, every time he pee, he burns. Let's move on. I got some sad news. Shannon Doherty. Okay? Y'all know who Shannon Doherty is from Beverly Hills 90210? Da-da-da, da-da-da. Honey, my show. That was my show. I was in 10th grade, and you cannot get in between me and my 90210. Okay, that was my show. But anyway, Shannon Doherty, who played Brenda on the show, she had cancer. It went into remission, and now she has announced that it's came back. Stage 4. Oh, I think it was breast cancer. So I really do hate that. So anyway, prayers going up to Shannon Doherty, man. I mean, you did it before. You can do it again. Alright? Alright, friends. That is it. That's all I have. Okay? That is it. Alright, hope you have a fantastic weekend. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends. Bye!